theme of Winter Arc has been switching it up and spicing it up. As expected, I'm so happy I got out the door. This is so sick. I'm overwhelmed with options. We found a really good stoop item. Gifted a journal.
Hey, wait, that's mine.
It is? No, it's not.
I got that from the bookstore.
You got a very best self journal.
They have
Why
all
are
that
you
there.
lying?
Are you lying? Oh my, hi.
Hey Jen, what's your favorite part about the morning?
I love having a slow morning and easing into the day and having time with just me before the chaos of New York City outside and it's still quiet and spending time with you.
That's amazing. Good job.
Thanks. That's it.
Coffee.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to our community. You forgot to say that.
This is not my community. This is your community. I'm a guest.
Okay, we like that.
No, I actually disagree with that. It is our community. We're one and the same.
Okay, so I'm forgetting where I was gifted this, but I have done the 5-minute journal for over 5 years now, since graduating college, so like 6 years now, and I have not been doing it at all for the last 6 months, but Ethan still does it every morning, and I don't know why I stopped doing it, but I got gifted this very best self journal, and the prompts are, I am grateful for, I am proud of, I will accomplish today, and I will accomplish in the future, and it's pretty similar, so I think I'm going to start filling this one out, because after every 30, there's like a monthly one. Recently, my theme of Winter Arc has been switching it up and spicing it up because I feel like every part of my routine had gotten stale. So even just having a new journal, a new font, a new style is gonna help me stay motivated. So let's fill it out. The boys are gone. So I just filled out this journal. I will say the one thing is it has 5 things for what you will accomplish today. And I just feel like that was a little ambitious. Like I almost feel like I'm guaranteed every day that I filled this out to not accomplish something on that list. And I don't like that. So I might just only do the 3 that I'm used to and just leave the last 2 blank. But I did really enjoy just setting intentions for the day, manifesting by writing it down, writing my gratefuls down. Like I do kind of miss that routine. So we'll see. I'll try to get back into it, but I do so many habits that like it's okay when things fall off. You can't expect to be perfect, but that felt really good. So I may try to incorporate it. I will link it below. It's very best self. Anyway, we're having a relaxing morning. I'm having my coffee. I did not finish some work that I had to do last night, so I do unfortunately have to quickly make 2 clips for a podcast, but I already set up the project. The notes are done, so it will take me under 30 minutes. So I'm going to do that quickly now while we have the ambiance in the background and I drink my coffee just to get it out of the way. And then we will make my running potion and go for a run. The caffeine's just like not hitting today, but I didn't want to have cold brew because of my schedule today. I am going to work from a coffee shop later and we know I'm going to get coffee. But anyway, I'm feeling a little bit unmotivated to go for a run today.
Want to come to track?
No. So I thought this would be the perfect time to kind of talk through what I'm going to do about that. I think just mainly because I'm not in the rhythm with running. I've definitely loosened up since I ran my marathon over a month ago already. I've definitely ran every week since. I took like 2 weeks off or 3 weeks off, but ever since I got back into running, like once I recovered, I ran every single week, but like once or twice. And I did not run this weekend and I'm just feeling like very out of my groove. But the last 2 times I ran like 5 or over 6 miles both times, and I was in the best mood. Like, I was so happy about it. So for me, I'm gonna draw back on those experiences and be like, oh, we're gonna have that kind of time. I get to now just run for vibes. So I don't have to worry about the mileage or what day I do what or my pace. Like, I get to just go out there. And the other day I was listening to like just totally different playlists than I was during race training. I was very like EDM vibes, race training, like let's go. And now I'm like, we just get to vibe out. My pace doesn't matter. So I'm number one, drawing back on my past few runs where I was so happy I did it. And I'm excited to just feel that again. And hopefully I will. And number two, I think the goal for running, it is so true that you just have to get yourself there. I think when it comes to the gym, you know how they say the hardest part is like showing up? I actually disagree with that with the gym. I think the hardest part for the gym is like you need to show up with a plan, because I could get myself to show up, but if I'm not following like a program or a plan, the hardest part is being like, okay, I got myself here and I don't know what to do. But with running, there really is no plan. Like, you just have to run. So it really is true that the hardest part is getting yourself there. So I made my little homemade pre-workout potion, which is creatine, a noon tablet for electrolytes, and beta-alanine. And beta-alanine will usually get me going when the coffee doesn't. So we're just focusing right now on getting ourselves there. I do need to stretch a little bit because I did a full body workout yesterday in the gym and I'm feeling a little tight. It is 7:56. My goal is to get out running by 8:15. So we have basically 20 minutes to drink my potion and stretch a few minutes before I leave. Those are the two ways that I'm getting myself out the door this morning. As expected, I'm so happy I got out the door. I searched running for my mental health in Spotify and I found some really good playlists. Also in my marathon shirt. I'm going to Clean Market right now to try an immunity IV drip. Surprisingly, I've never tried any sort of IV drip in my life. So we'll see how this goes. I'm gonna learn all about it. And it seems like it's really hydrating and great for your immune system. So you know I'm down to try it out. They invited me in. Okay, this is my little room I'll be in. I'm realizing that I could have brought Ethan here. There's literally 2 chairs and I could have asked, but most of the time I'm really comfortable just asking for a +1 because the worst thing that could happen is they say no, but I just didn't. I don't know, it felt like an event. It didn't feel like that kind of thing, but it could have been.
This will take about 30 to 45 minutes.
This is the epitome of I will try anything despite my anxiety. I just love anything wellness that I know is good for me. Like, I'm so down, even if the initial like insertion is rough. So like acupuncture, that was probably the biggest thing that I overcame trying. When I first did acupuncture, I was really freaked out. After they like inserted all the needles and then walked out of the room, I definitely had a lot of anxiety. I felt like I couldn't move, like I was anxious. But once they took everything out and once the initial anxiety passed, I never felt so relaxed in my life. So I kept going back. I also did it for a Wellness Unfiltered series. I did it every week for a month and I ended up really loving it, like loving the feelings after, even if like the initial pinch was rough or there was some anxiety. And this is definitely another one of those things. Just anything that kind of feels IV insertion, shots, I get anxiety, but like I never want to let fear stop me from doing anything unless it's like jumping out of a plane, you know, but like wellness wise, the one other thing that I have been too scared to do, this like I would have done a Wellness Unfiltered episode on. I really should. If you're interested in it, comment down below. Maybe I'll work with these people. The one thing I like haven't wanted to do a Wellness Unfiltered video on is those hyperbaric oxygen chambers. I just feel like I would feel so claustrophobic, but someone did just reach out to me about one where it's all glass. So you don't feel as confined or trapped because like you can see above you. So I think I would try that. Comment down below if you want to see that and I'll do it. But when this just initially went at me, I kind of freaked out a little bit, practiced my breath work, and now I'm feeling good. I you get nervous. You're like, is it supposed to feel that way? But it's supposed to be really hydrating. And I'm someone who does not drink enough water and runs and works out. So sign me up. Okay, I did want to share 2 things though. While we're sitting here, I might as well share them. We were talking about how I motivate myself and stay consistent. And when I went on my run, I had a couple more thoughts on the topic that I texted myself to discuss. One more thing that motivates me is, and there's like so much that motivates me in general with wellness. People in my family have had cancer, like it goes deep, but we're talking about day to day, like motivation to work out. One of the things for me is body cues. So I really notice in my body and how I feel when I'm not working out, and I will be lenient with myself. I will chill. So like the last week or so, I've been pretty lenient. Like I haven't really ran, and all of a sudden I'm noticing like some more inflammation and bloating, and that goes with, yes, it's a physical thing that I see, but it also goes hand in hand with how I feel. And I think I'm someone who has seen people, and we've all been there, kind of take it too far where like, oh, I'll just take this week off. Oh, I'll just take one more week off. And like you kind of dig yourself into this hole where all of a sudden it's been a year and you have to start from absolute scratch. And that's something that scares me. Not that there's anything wrong with that. And I hope that my channel kind of motivates you in a sense that like you can get back to a place of something being habitual really quickly. I mean, I think they say it takes 21 days to make a habit. So it's not that daunting. I've just had such progress with my habits, and it makes me so happy that the second I start to feel a cue from my body, like, oh, we've maybe taken this a week too far and now I'm feeling inflammation or my stomach issues come back. Like I really, and I touched on this in my why I went off the birth control pill and how it's kind of made me feel really in tune with my body again. So you can go to that video, but I'm really in tune. I see the cues in my stomach and my digestive issues and my energy levels. So I kind of just get motivated to be like, today's the day we get back. We're not letting this go another week, or we're not letting this go another few weeks. Like that was great. We took a week off, and then like the second I feel like maybe my stomach's starting to act up again or anything, like back on it. So that really honestly pushed me today. And then the second thing that I was thinking about, and maybe the most important, is setting a tangible goal. And now I can talk about this in length in another video, but you can be, more extreme with it like me and sign up for a race, because I got to a point where I had no fitness motivation and I was feeling really lost and had no routine or structure around fitness and didn't really know what to do. That's when I signed up for my first half marathon, and going through 2 half marathons and a full marathon has just showed me discipline and structure and training for a goal and how that keeps you so consistent. And it's not just like, oh, I signed up for a marathon, I have to do these workouts. It's still so easy to talk yourself out of it. And for me, it was what got me out of the house every day was I want to feel strong a marathon day. I want to feel like I did every single long run and I just didn't want to struggle. I wanted to feel really good a marathon day and not have it be like these traumatic experiences that people have told me about who haven't done the training maybe like how they were supposed to. Okay, I'm with Claudia, the founder of She. My mind has been blown by everything she's been telling me about the power of this supplement that she just created. I kind of wanted her to tell you about it because I'm obsessed with wellness trend. Could you just quickly tell us about AHCC?
Sure. So AHCC, it's a molecule that's derived from shiitake mushroom mycelium. It's proven to change your immune response within 30 human studies. So it's so powerful that it basically is boosting your immune system up to 300% in just first 2 weeks of taking it.
I'm holding them.
Yeah, the lighting's way better. Amazing. Smile. Ethan made me lunch. Where's the hot sauce? Oh, I see it. Our favorite hot sauce from New Orleans. So good. Yum. All right, we're in Soho. I'm going to GymShark. They invited me in for a gifting suite, which I've only been to like 1 or 2 others ever. So I'm really excited because I can never quite get my sizing right with GymShark. So I'm excited to like actually go and look at everything and see what the deal is there. I'm going the wrong way. I do want to finish my conversation before about setting a tangible goal. I did not forget, but Claudia, the founder of She, had walked in to hang out with me, as you saw, so I had to cut that short. But let's go into GymShark. I just got some client work done. I had 1 hour to get a lot done, and I did. Sometimes when you put yourself on a time crunch, you can get so much done. This is so sick. It's a pop-up. I'm overwhelmed with options. I'm in the women's section, and then I'm gonna get Ethan something, but I get to pick out one outfit. So it's like, what do I want? Sweats? No, I need a workout outfit. I've been saying that I need cuter outfits for the gym, so I feel like this is a sign. I need to get one. After all that, we're going with a sweat set. After all that, I ended up with a sweatsuit. But the one thing I did need is a big oversized gym t-shirt. I feel like I've been saying that for a while, just to like throw on with biker shorts. So I did get that. So we did get one thing for the gym. But I don't know. There's like camel toes in all of the leggings and bikers from there. I feel like that's the vibe. It's almost like intentional, and it's not my thing really. So I didn't really find a workout set that I loved, but I loved their sweats, their baggy tees. So that's what we went with. Now I'm just waiting for my Uber home. I never Uber. It's such a luxury when I get an Uber code. Living in luxury. Anyway, we're gonna go home, finish up some work, and we'll finish up our chat about consistency later. Yes. That's a big scoop. No, that's fine. Is that water? Oh, I have a very dry mouth. Can I have some? Ethan's forcing me to go for a walk, even though I just got home and have so much work to do.
She's my best friend. We love to walk together. It's so important that we stay active as a couple and take mental breaks from work and eyes off the screen.
You walk every single day without fail midday. He's the most habitual routine person I've ever seen.
I mean, I haven't been in my office in like 2 weeks. I don't know about that.
You wake up the same day. I mean... You wake up the same time every day, you meditate the same time every day, you do your journals every single day, you get to sleep without fail. If that clock hits 9, you say it's too late, and you like storm off into the bedroom. Like, you are the most routine person ever. You would think it's me, but like in this house, I'm slacking somehow.
Barry. If I don't do it, then I don't feel as good, and I like to feel good, so I'm gonna do it.
No, if it weren't for you, I would go to sleep so much later. You know me. You see me, like, he has to literally be like, okay, get off your computer now, and it...
Yell, Jen.
He yells from the bedroom nonstop, and in the moment it's very annoying, but it gets me to bed.
Yeah, girl.
On time every night. And I'm always thankful because then I feel so much better the next day, and then I have more energy in the morning always if I need to still get work done like I did today. All right, we're gonna go for a walk. Oh, I don't need this. For whatever reason, this jacket doesn't really have pockets, so I'm not gonna bring my camera.
Right, let's go.
Okay. We found a really good stoop item. In New York City, you just leave furniture and things on the sidewalk and people take them. It's a thing, and we found a good one. I want to replace this instead of our plant riser that we have and use this little table for the big plant. I feel like I rarely show our night routine, but I'm just heating up something that I actually made last night, which is curry lentil quinoa with kale. It honestly did not come out that great. I ended up liking it.
It was not that good.
But we're eating it anyway, and he's air frying some pork chops, and that's dinner. But I've been hooked, addicted on having dates with almond butter and chocolate every night. We only have 3 left, so I have to make a bunch more now. Anyway, Ethan, I need to finish telling them what I was saying before. Which is a big thing that helps me stay motivated is having, I can't.
Yeah.
While these dates dry, I'm gonna melt some chocolate with coconut oil. Anyway, all I was saying before was I personally need more of a goal than just like, oh, I put on my resolutions, I'm gonna have
So good.
daily movement every day just because like that's what people say is healthy to do. Like that's not gonna get me out the door personally. If I have a race on the calendar, it goes even deeper than the race. It's like I wanna feel really strong on race day. So whatever it is for you, you kind of need to really dig deep and find like the deeper why that's gonna get you out the door every day. And to be honest, I forget what my point was, but I could do a whole other video on that. I just didn't want to forget what I was saying, but I think I kind of did. And we were really in a flow. Like I had a lot to say, but I forget what. Also, did anyone notice we switched our light bulbs today? And this lighting is 100 times better. Oh my God, finally.